Hi there and welcome to P.I.M.P, where prison is my playground. And today I want to ask you a question. Is it worth it? It's the number one question I ask anybody and everybody if you're out there committing crimes. I don't care what kind of crime it is, a white collar or a blue collar crime, something that's going to get you locked up, something that's going to get you in a county jail, something that's going to eventually get you prison time. Is it worth it? Boy, the sun just came out and it's bright. So, let's talk about, are you jail or prison ready? And it's going to be a little series I'm going to come up with. And the first part of it is what you're going to be missing out on. When you do crimes, it's only a matter of time. If you're a small guy, you might go your whole life and never get busted. But the higher crime you go up, eventually somebody's going to catch on. Somebody's going to get jealous. You're going to make somebody mad. Somebody's going to start noticing activities that are suspicious and report you. Something's going to happen. It's going to be your downfall. And that's what I'm trying to avoid, man. Trying to, if you're doing it, maybe you could turn your back away. You won't have to worry about these consequences of what you're going to be missing out of. Because the first thing you're going to be missing out of is money. Because you're going to have to bond out. I mean, very rarely do they let you sign yourself out anymore. They want a bond. Sometimes, and depending upon what kind of crime you commit, your bond could be astronomical, way more, and you don't think about that. So, one of the first things I always tell people, if you're committing crimes, check what crime you are committing. Even call a lawyer up and say, say, hey, I got somebody else doing a friend. You know what I mean? And see what kind of, how much a bond would be and how much time you would get, and see if that's worth it to you. That's the first thing. That's the first, because knowledge is power, and ignorance, you're in trouble. You think because you're selling a little bit of weed, and oh, it ain't no big deal, but they've been watching you for 5 years. Now all of a sudden you got to go do 20. 5 years you did pretty good, but you didn't think about it the whole time that they was watching you. But they have investigations that long. They coming to get you pretty fast, especially if you move this stuff. But that's neither here nor there. So the first thing you're gonna be missing out is money. Then you may lose your family, your whole family. So today or tonight when you go home and you kiss your girlfriend, your wife, your boyfriend, whatever you got going on, your kid, your dog, your damn animals, yeah, whatever you got going on, it's gone. You're gonna wake up and it's gone. Ain't nothing they can do. You're in jail, and if you're the sole provider, you put them in a situation. You put your girl, your wife, your whole family in a situation now because you wasn't doing right. And the law don't give a damn about if you doing it to put food on your table or you doing it to get. They don't care about that. You broke the law. You doing the time. You could talk about it all you want and just come up on deaf ears. You gonna have to face the judge, and he the only one that holds your life in your hands. He gonna determine what you need to do in days and months. You don't even hear it in years. You don't hear 10 years. You hear 120 months. That's what your life turns. You turn into a number in a months. So now the money in the family. You did those like what Valentine's Day just passed. It's like February 21st, 2026. You're in there with dudes. You're a girl. You're in there with girls. You're dudes. This is going to be a dude fest, a sausage party, with a whole bunch of dudes that wish they was with their girls. That's what all your Valentine's days are going to be like. Until maybe you decide you want to do, then that's your Valentine's. And if that's your thing, man, that's your thing. It ain't no big. That happens a lot. Not my thing at all, but see how already when I started talking about bail, it shouldn't have been worth it. When I talk about losing your family, it ain't gonna be worth it. You lose your mind. You can't do what it is you want to do. Can't go fishing, can't go to ball games, can't go out to eat, can't do all that shit you're doing now. You ain't gonna do none of that shit. Nothing. We ain't even got to the jail part. Do you understand that? Where you got to worry about your life now. You got to worry about your damn fucking life. You got to worry about your ass. Dudes. And see, there's the next segment on this. If you are you jail or prison ready? Can you fight? Can you fight? Can you prevent somebody from? If I came up to you and said I want your fucking shit, can you stop me from taking it? Odds are you can. I'm getting it. And see, I wanted to do that a million times as a deterrent for people not to come back. I didn't. But you don't. It's not worth it. I don't give a fuck how much money you're making. Because it's obviously going to be about money. Most crimes are about money. Yeah, you steal to make money. You sell drugs and make money. Your credit cards and all shit, the fraud and you know what I mean. If you're doing sex crimes, you better stop that shit. Holy cow! If you look, I'm gonna tell you straight up. If you watching this and you doing sex crimes or messing with children and stuff, you're in for that's a whole nother ball game. There is no hope for you. Listen to me. I'm telling you, no hope for you. You could get beat up every single out every minute, man. Every damn you're gonna get nonstop. You're gonna be pounded. It's pure hatred. Pure hatred for anybody that messes with anything sexual. But when you go with kids, man, it's in there, man, and you know if you got any kind of compassion, but you don't like to see people get hurt and shit, you can't do shit. Go over there and try to help. Huh. They'll beat the shit out of you. Listen, is any of that sound? Every you commit a sex crime, you're in trouble. They liable to start cutting body parts off you, man. It's not gonna be good. You're gonna end up dead. Odds are you're gonna end up dead. Now they got or in the hole. You're gonna be in a fucking hole. Your whole sentence, man. Stop. Watch porn. Do whatever the hell it is you got to do to stop that shit. That's something else we talk about. What we missing out on Valentine's Day, birthdays, 4th of July, Christmas, Thanksgiving, all these days you gonna be with dudes, man. Your girl, you don't understand the strain that goes on with it. They're at the house, ain't got no help, and somebody's gonna come along. Happens all the time, and you're gonna just be back. You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna try to be in control and from jail or prison on a situation you ain't got no control over and just cause more trouble. You're gonna be asking to send money in that ain't no money there. There's no fucking money there. And all those people and the people that you think got your back and all that shit, they probably don't have extra. They had probably enough to help you out during the time and such. When you get locked up and shit, you'll get mad. Oh, I don't have friends. I don't have family. No, they don't. It's not like they don't have time for you or can't help. They just can't, and you'll never understand. See, I never did that. I knew when I went. I knew when I went to jail. I was going to prison. I go through all them jails and shit. Zero. Expect nothing. That's what you need to expect. You committing crimes right now. Expect nothing from no one, ever. And if you get something, be appreciative. Nobody told you to do that shit, and I bet you everybody told you not to, starting with your parents. And ain't all parents saints. They might have been. Your parents might have molested you. Your parents might have taught you nothing but how to do bad because they hated the government or hated cops or hated and just hate everybody. Hate white people. Hate black people. Hate people from the north. Yeah, that's just learn shit. Stop hating. You can stop. There shouldn't be no hate in your heart for anything. Only forgiveness and love. And it's hard. Believe me, I tell you, it's hard. But you know what's harder? When you're behind that fucking wall, when you're behind that door, when you're behind that cell, when you're behind that Constantine wire, that Bob wire, oh God. It's not worth it, people. Listen, you can add up all the math it up and do. It's never going to be fucking worth it. You need to stop. Listen, and I'm one of the people to tell you that, and I was in damn jail 2 years ago. Did 9 months, man. You know how bad that shit sucked? On some shit I didn't have to do. I didn't have to do this one, man. Shit. Wasn't worth it. It will never be worth it. Not that, you know what I miss in that 9 months? I miss my daughter's birthday. I miss Christmas. I miss New Year's. I miss my granddaughter's birthday. I miss my birthday. I miss my mom's birthday. I miss my grandma's birthday. I miss my sister's birthday. I miss my brother's birthday. I miss 4th of July. I missed Easter. I ain't even gotta say anymore, man. With dudes, that's gonna be my phrase. Dudes, man, you like hanging out with dudes like that? See, you might be one of them recluses. All of a sudden, you got to hang out with dudes. You can't sleep time away. It's impossible. One of the first things you'll learn. You can't sleep away. You got to make the most of it. You got to make the most of it. Does any of this sound like it's some shit that you want to be involved in? Because I'm going to make a lot of videos. I'm going to try to do everything I can to deter it. And so if this don't fit you, you know what I mean? If this ain't in your realm and you're just here supporting me, thank you very much. I appreciate it. But it probably applies to more people than you think. Have them look at it. Because it's important that you analyze all situations. Because if you just slinging dope and stealing this shit, maybe you're not even thinking about the law or what kind of trouble, real trouble you can get into. Even if you just don't lessen shit. Because it's never going to be worth it. And you can just say no. You got to change things, man. You got to change your mind. Change your mind, change your life. Mindset is everything. You're going to be missing out. And you're going to be causing hardships everywhere. At least tell somebody. Say, hey, look, I'm doing this. I did. I have. Hey, look, man, there's a chance I get in trouble. Busted. Them handcuffs. Your freedom's gone, man. You don't mind that. We still ain't got into the jail part where you might have to fight every day. Somebody wants your food. Somebody, what you gonna be missing out on? Happiness, freedom. Oh God, fresh air, man. County jail has a smell. You know, like how hospitals have smells and dentists have, everything has a smell. Jail has a smell. It's depressing. It's depressing. It's a nasty fucking place. Full of criminals, man. And most of them generally are good people. You'd be surprised. But there's some damn hardcore. Some souls can't be reached anymore. You can only hope and pray. And some dudes, they're going to take what you got. You're going to be missing out on everything. But you're going to look back and have nothing. Then you have to worry about when you get out with this new charge, the hardships that come with that. Is it worth it? Never will be, man. Never will be. And as long as I can breathe air and shoot these words out of my mouth, I'm gonna preach. You just there's no proving ground. And prison is not a playground, and county jail is nothing to play with. Somebody has to prove themselves, and they're gonna use you to do it. Do you want to be that person? You'll never wake up and say, "Man, I'm glad I'm here." Not unless you ain't got absolutely nothing, and it's a last resort. Then, if that's the case, and you ain't got to do a lot of time, you got a free place to stay with, 3 hots and a cot. It's Sometimes they got hot showers. You know what I mean? But generally speaking, it's not where you are. So keep that in mind. That's the first part of what you're gonna be missing out of, man. First thing's gonna be that money. All that money you made is gonna go for bail and the lawyer. What'd you do it for? Not how you gonna get ahead. Always remember that the first bail and the lawyer. You make sure you get a lawyer now. Let's go to point of charge. They're not actually trying to really look out for you. They work for the DA, or they try to help the DA out. You know what I mean? It's and your family. You want to miss them? Man, you might have got away with it a long time too. Just stop. But you made it. You made over. You made out. That's how I would feel good about it. I mean, I've done it, man. There's plenty of things that I should have went to jail for and never did. So I'm thankful every day. That's why we do videos outside, man. About being free. So if you don't want your freedom taken away and you out there committing crimes, the only thing you can do is stop. It's that simple. And is it worth it? All day. All day. Is it the easiest thing to do? Hell yeah. It's the easiest thing for you to do, whatever the hell it is you're doing, just stop. Now, it might not go out of your head, but you can find and need to do something else that's more productive, that'll help you get ahead and take everything away from you. Because crime is never going to be where it's at. You're going to get two things. You're going to be dead, or jail, or prison. Which one of those options sound good to you? You tell me. And in the comments, you tell me, was it worth it? Hey, look, if you can, I appreciate you rocking with me. Hit that like button. Share the video. Subscribe if you haven't. It's free. It doesn't cost a thing. It just lets YouTube know that you're willing to check out my videos when they come out. Thanks again, everybody. Peace.